Imagine a Malaysia where every young person, regardless of their background, can pursue their dreams through higher education. Graduates enter the workforce equipped with skills and knowledge, ready to contribute effectively to our economy and society. Families no longer face financial hardship or make sacrifices to ensure their children receive quality education. Picture a future where the doors of knowledge and opportunity are wide open to all. This vision is not just a dream, but a transformative policy change that can redefine our nation's future. Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. My name is Haziqah Kamilah Binti Mohd Kamil. Today, I stand before you to discuss an issue that affects millions of people across our nation, the cost of college tuition, and about why making college tuition free isn't just a dream but a necessity for our collective future. As a current student, I intimately understand the financial burdens associated with pursuing higher education. Through my personal experiences and extensive research on the topic, I have gained a comprehensive understanding of the economic, social, and moral implications of college tuition. Furthermore, I have engaged with various educational policy discussions and have seen firsthand the challenges faced by my peers due to the prohibitive cost of tuition. These experiences have equipped me with a well-rounded perspective on why making college tuition free is not only beneficial but necessary. Education is often hailed as the great equalizer, a stepping stone to success and a vital component of personal and professional development. However, the skyrocketing cost of higher education has turned this dream into a financial nightmare for many. I firmly believe that college tuition should be free, and I am here to persuade you why this is not only a moral imperative but also a practical necessity for the betterment of our society. Let's start with the problem. First is the rising cost of tuition. The rising cost of tuition in Malaysia presents a formidable challenge, significantly impacting accessibility and affordability of higher education. As tuition fees escalate due to the inflationary pressures, academic demands, and competition among institutions, many prospective students, particularly from lower income backgrounds, face daunting financial barriers. These barriers not only limit educational opportunities but also perpetuate social inequality by disproportionately affecting those already disadvantaged. Moreover, the burden of student debt following graduation can hinder graduates' financial stability and delay their ability to achieve important milestones such as home ownership or starting a family. Second is impact of student debt. The impact of student debt in Malaysia is profound, shaping the financial trajectories and life decisions of graduates across the nation. Many Malaysian students accrue substantial debt through educational loans, such as those from PTPTN, which often accompany high tuition fees and living expenses. This debt burden not only affects graduates' immediate financial stability, but also limits their ability to invest in future education, start businesses, or contribute effectively to the economy. It postpones major life milestones like buying a home or starting a family, constraining economic mobility and perpetuating cycles of financial hardship. By mitigating student debt burdens, Malaysia can empower its youth to thrive economically and contribute more robustly to national development. The third one is social inequality. Social inequality in Malaysia is exacerbated by disparities in access to higher education, primarily driven by financial constraints. The current system favors those from more affluent backgrounds who can afford rising tuition fees and associated costs, while students from lower income families face significant barriers to accessing quality education. This perpetuates a cycle where socioeconomic status dictates educational opportunities and consequently future economic prospects. Limited access to higher education widens the gap between the privileged and the marginalized, hindering social mobility and reinforcing existing inequalities across generations. Next is how we can implement the problems. First is government funding allocation. Malaysia must prioritize education as a national investment. By allocating more government funding to cover the cost of higher education, we ensure that every Malaysian has equal access to quality education, regardless of their financial background. One of the primary challenges facing Malaysian students and their families is the escalating cost of higher education. Tuition fees, accommodation expenses, and other associated costs have become prohibitive for many, especially those from lower income backgrounds. Government funding can play a pivotal role in mitigating these financial barriers, ensuring that education remains accessible to all Malaysians regardless of their socio-economic status. By allocating more resources to cover the cost of higher education, the government can effectively enhance access and promote equity and in educational opportunities. This means that talented individuals from diverse backgrounds, including rural areas or marginalized communities, can pursue their academic aspirations without the burden of financial hardship. Such as initiatives not only empower individuals but also contribute to a more inclusive society where merit and ability are the primary determinants of success. Next is income-based tuition subsidized. We propose a system where college tuition is subsidized based on students' family income levels. This ensures that those from lower income households receive more support, while higher income individuals contribute proportionally more to their education. Fostering equity and inclusivity. By implementing income-based tuition subsidies, Malaysia can ensure that financial constraints do not hinder students' access to higher education. Under this system, students from lower income families receive greater financial support, enabling them to pursue their academic goals without the burden of excessive debt. This approach levels the playing field and provides opportunities for individuals who might otherwise be unable to afford higher education. For many Malaysian families, the cost of higher education represents a significant financial burden. Income-based tuition subsidies alleviate this burden by reducing or eliminating tuition fees for students from lower income backgrounds. This is not only relieves immediate financial pressure on families, but also empowers students to focus on their studies and pursue academic excellence without worrying about financial constraints. Last one are the benefits. First, the economic benefit. Free college tuition is not just a moral issue. It is also an economically sound decision. When more people have access to higher education, we create a more educated workforce. This leads to greater innovation, increased productivity, and a stronger economy. Countries like Germany and Norway have already implemented free college tuition policies and have seen positive outcomes, including higher rates of college completion and lower student debt. By investing in our students, we invest the future of our economy. Educated individuals are more likely to secure well-paying jobs, contribute to tax revenues, and rely less on government assistance programs. Next is social mobility and equality. Free college tuition is a powerful tool for social mobility. Education is one of the most effective ways to break the cycle of poverty and reduce income inequality. When college is accessible to all, it levels the playing field and gives everyone a fair chance to succeed. This is especially important for marginalized communities that have historically been excluded from higher education. By removing financial barriers, we can ensure that talent and ambitions are not wasted simply because someone cannot afford tuition. In conclusion, the case for free college tuition is compelling. It is more imperative that aligns with our values of equality and opportunity. It is an economically prudent decision that would strengthen our workforce and boost our economy. It promotes social mobility and reduce income inequality, ensuring that every person has the chance to succeed based on their abilities and efforts, not their financial background. And finally, it addresses the pressing issue of student debt, allowing graduates to pursue their dreams without the shackles of financial burden. This time has come for us to reimagine our approach to higher education. By making college tuition free, we invest in the future of our nation and uphold the promise of the Malaysian dream. Let us work together to create a brighter, more equitable future for all. Thank you.